6, and the Bears sitting at 6-10 going into this game this season.
Here for Baylor, she's going to throw strikes. She's going to move the ball, work some off speed. She's not going to be overbeat.
Maya Scott at third base, she'll bat second. Viviana Martinez at shortstop, she'll bat 5 in conference play. They're 40, 10, and 1 on the season. It's to ASHTON Maloney, and that is ball 4. Trot on down to first base. Leadoff walk for Maloney. Field this year. First one right back to the pitcher. Throw to first, and they double her off at first base. Saw in the open, they are blowing left to right now. We're blowing. I think it's safe to say they would be second or third. They probably have locked that in. There's an off-speed pitch, swinging strike 3. Martinez goes down.
This caliber. And then now leading your number 5 Longhorns, but she's stepped up and done that.
The lineup for Coach Glenn Moore and the Bears. McKenzie Wilson leading off, playing center. Emily Hine this year. McKenzie Wilson, Presley Pylon the other. Scored and hits on the year for McKenzie Wilson. How's this one? First base side. It's off the glove of Courtney Day. They don't get her. The ricochet to good. Off runner aboard for Baylor.
Baseman last night that really started off that 4-run second inning.
McKenzie Wilson, really an easy steal of second base. Really hot, nice bunt. Fielded by Gutierrez. Throw to first base in time to get hot, but it advanced.
White, he would say that the hit by pitch by McKenzie Wilson really set the tone the very first at.
3-0 here from Gutierrez. That is ball 4, walk number 43 on the year. Sometimes facing her, I'm not saying just Texas, but any. She is a freshman. There's the pitch by Gutierrez. That is straightened out, popped into shallow right field. Coming on hard to make the catch is Maloney. And she throws on the run. Player Josie Bauer. Josie is the lone senior on the team. Texas had their senior day last night. Ball skips away past Atwood. McKenzie Wilson will score from third base. Josie's brother Aaron was part of the pregame ceremonies. We'll show you that a little bit later. Stadium. Pins and ribbons have been given away to the fans who come in tonight. One rolls just foul wide of first base in the first inning. Gutierrez delivers. This one is hit into center field, a base hit. Coming around third to score is the pinch runner for the Bears.
Just a simple ground ball up the middle is all Baylor needs. The speed of Rowett at second, she's able to score on that. And there's the first hit at the inning.
Really worked in Baylor's favor. Wilson came around to score. 3-2 or 2-2 pitch called strike 3. VIVODA goes down looking, and that is the first inning.
In the country, I mean, just he knew what his kids were.
On the year at second base tonight. Pitch by Casey West. Liner off the glove of Tovin at shortstop. Boy, I think she timed the freshman record is 12. Runner is going. That is a fair ball down the left field line. Being held at second base is good. Ball was hit so hard in the game. That one's going to get through there. Here's Courtney Day, the first baseman. First pitch, pops it up. Carries into left field. Taylor Strain is there, makes the catch, gets it back. Her 233 batting average on the season. Not in the lineup last night. The Baylor win in Austin. This one in the air to left field. Taylor Strain comes in, makes the catch. Dayton also was not in. Shuffled things around a little bit coming into game 2 of this series. Grounder to second. Presley Pylon makes quick work with Bella Dayton, and that is the end. Left fielder for Baylor.
Hourly forecast, they expected it, well, first at 7, it's pushed back to 8 now, but there's nothing in the forecast.
Interesting. Baylor, sophomore.
Stepping up, throwing the complete game, 5 strong innings. She did well.
Grounder to short, bobbled, picks it up, and throws her. Stole second, advanced to third on a sacrifice bunt, and scored on. 2-1 pitch from Gutierrez. This one is into left field. Coming on, making the catch cap high is Lou Gilbert for out number 3.
I make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, so does John. It's okay.
So do I, right.
Game changer.
Game changer.
Yeah. Okay,
Game
perfect.
changer.
Grounder to third. VIVODA's going to throw her out at first base. That is out number 1 here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah.
You really wanted to wear it, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's a bunt. That one is deadened. It rolls into the bat, and that'll be an out. The bat dropped.
Well, sometimes, and I have a nephew, Nathaniel.
Down there in just a minute. 2-2 is the count on Mia Scott. Liner to short, and that is the inning. Aaron, thanks for being on with us. We appreciate it. On a wild pitch, first pitch of the night. Well, the mayor of Getterman.
Routine, this is his place, and
pitch up high, they appeal. She did not go around, so Emily Hott draws the leadoff walk to many games. Here's Shaylin Govan at the plate. Walked and scored her first time. 3rd free pass tonight. This one's hit into left field. That will fall in front of Lou Gilbert. Govan the single, and Baylor has 2 aboard. Hit number 2 tonight by Baylor. Ceremony after the game.
yes.
And I thought it always. Here's the pitch by Gutierrez. A bunt. Back to the circle. Only play is at first. That'll advance both base runners. Sacrifice bunt by Sydney Kaya. Austin, final home game of the regular season. And very nice, very sportsman. Pitch into left field. A base hit off the bat of Bauer. Coming home to score is Emily Hott for a 3-0. An RBI by Josie Bauer, who points into the stands to her brother Aaron.
He's really keeping those hands inside the ball there. And that inside pitch offered, but to fight it off to the opposite field. And another.
Has the most innings pitched on the staff for UT, 118 and a third. 1 down here in the 3rd inning. Pitch by Morgan. It's ball 4, so 2 pitches. She loads the bases, completing that at bat. Comes at a key situation. Bases loaded, 1 out, 3rd inning. First. Baylor needs her to be a pitcher. Here's a chopper back to the mound. They come home for 1 to first. Safe at first. But they get the force at home. Think about it. If it was probably all turf on the infield, it might have been the extra
Pitch and wait for something better.
So hit to 3rd. Instead of touching the base, she'll throw across the diamond to first base. And Mia Scott to Getterman Stadium again this weekend. These 2 games sold out in advance. You spot the maroon down there. He's grounded past the circle. Glove by Tovin. Throw, and they got her at first base. To this Longhorn team. 1-1 skips in. Runner is going. Throw down. Not in time. Good job by Tovin to scoop that throw. Pitch to Atwood. Pops it up in front of the plate. Catcher Sydney Callazos makes the first at bat tonight. The circle for Baylor. Here's the pitch. Hits it into center field. Hits it well. It is off the wall. 1 run will score on the RBI off the wall by Vanessa Quiroga. Here's Jordan Whitaker to the plate. Whitaker hits it into center field. That's carrying well. Wilson is there, and she'll make the catch. Leslie Pylon grounded out to short her first time. Swing back, glove by Morgan. Good play. Halfway to first base, she'll throw on to the new first baseman. One Baylor win last night in Austin. Split series.
We have not.
Wilson into left field. Gilbert is there, makes the catch, and that is out number 2. Finals continuing through the middle of next week on the Baylor campus. And here's the pitch to Hott. This one is chopped to 3rd. Throw across in time from Mia Scott to Vanessa Quiroga, and that is out number. Cowgirl team, too.
It is a very good
Really good team that Oklahoma swept earlier, or Texas swept earlier this year. Bella Dayton leads off. It'll be a base hit on the bunt up the. Brings up Lou Gilbert. She's going to bunt. Fielded by West. Throw in time to Presley Pylon covering at first.
Maloney able to put that bunt down, as we saw last time too. It ended up hitting the bat.
1-2 pitch coming to Maloney. Whoa, hot shot to third. VIVODA gloves it. She's not going to have a play, but she keeps it in the infield. Scott has hit the ball well tonight. She's 0 for 2. Line out to the, comes the 2-2 from Casey West. Chopper, Tobin touches second base, on to first, not in time, but the force at second.
Ball. Looks like a ground ball up the middle. She's able to get right behind second base and field that ball.
How about that?
That's impressive.
There are 2 outs and 2 aboard. Here comes the 3-2. Grounded back to the circle. Casey West to Shaylin Govan, and that is the inning. Up by a 4-run second by the Bears. On the way to a 9-minute skip in to the plate, and maybe that was it, showing that the ball was, she wasn't getting a good grip on it. Mac Morgan is inning and 2/3. Brings up some walks. It's a good number, but that was a big one there. Grounder to first. Vanessa Quiroga will take it herself to retire senior for the Bears. And here she is, Josie Bauer. Grounder past the circle, glove, underhand scoop. And that is the order for the second inning in a row. Into 5, still Baylor by 2 at noon Central Time. We don't know what seed they'll be. They'll be the 4th ball back to the pitcher. Here's the 2-2, back to West, a one-hopper. That'll retire Leanne Good, out number 1. It was an opportunity to explain what's going on. So hit in the air to left field. Into foul territory. Taylor Strain makes the catch.
Well, and just coming up with a plan on how to overcome it, too. I mean, it gives expectation and what he expects of certain positions, too. Sorry, I didn't want to talk through that play right there. Too, like, why does he allow that? But he knows, like, sometimes you have to make accommodations.
The 3-2 from Casey West. Oh, and it hit her. It hit Jordan Whitaker. She,
the last 2 or 3 innings, her ball to strike ratio has in
batter's box. Here's the pitch by West. Grounded to short. Tobin will throw her out at first base, and that is the inning. 2 left on.
It's a completely different appearance from last night, too, to tonight. Exchange of words when Bella got to second base.
Looper into right field. That's a base hit for Amber Tobin.
Wow.
Here's Casey West hitting for herself. Loops this one into right field. Another base hit to right. Casey West brings up Taylor Strain, the left fielder for the Bears. 0 for 2 so far. Bunts it up the third baseline. Only play is at first. They get her by a step at first base. Morgan in the circle for Texas, the Arizona State transfer. Waits. Here's the pitch by Morgan. That one is hit into left field. That's fair ball, foul ball. Just outside the line. Is about as shallow as you ever see here.
Yeah.
It's almost like an end of the battling against Mac Morgan. Here's the pitch by Morgan. Shot foul at the plate, bounced off her leg in the batter's box. Gets the sign, and here comes the 2-2 plateward. It is grounded under the glove of a diving second baseman. 1 run scores, 2 runs will score, and a 5-1 Baylor lead in the 6th inning.
Hands in a good position and just hitting it strong up the middle.
And Good, the second baseman, dove for it. She couldn't get to it.
You know, it's something I worked a lot with my teams on, just as that did not belong to her. She only threw 1 hit. I mean, she sat down 6 Baylor.
Out of Barbers Hill High School. The pitch. And that is ball 4 to Mackenzie Wilson. There's one that gets past the catcher. Both base runners will advance. So now, pitch from Simpson to Hott. Skips in ball 4. Wow. She has yet to throw a strike. Walks
Team so well, but it's just complete opposite of what the rest of the team really produces.
Popped up. Shallow right field. Maloney is there and makes the catch. 369 average. Here's the 2-2. Chase that one, strike 3. Callazos goes down swinging, and that is the inning. Bears score 2 and leave the base.
Yeah, just really stepping in and having to do whatever Baylor needs to do, given Casey.
Pitch by Crandall. It's up high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk is how the Longhorns begin this 7th inning. Behind the plate, Sidney Callazos moves to third base. The pitch swinging, strike 3. Maloney goes down swinging. That's the first out. He was at 4:04 coming into the game tonight. Do their best in finals. Here's a chopper first base side. Govan will field it and make the tag, and that is the second out. This is Viviana Martinez for Texas. A liner off the glove of Tovin into center field. Coming around to score is Lou Gilbert. Crandall. Backhanded by Tovin. The throw not in time to first base. Tovin did everything. Their second straight win over the Longhorns. Here's the pitch by Crandall. Short pop, back of second. Pylon grabs it. And that's a Baylor win over the Longhorns. Baylor wins tonight 5-2 over the Longhorns.
When just a big time to celebrate right there. And you can see the C West in the circle to hold these great Texas hitters just to 2 runs. And then, I mean, just a battery of hits.